headline numbers, 17% decline in sales for the reasons you explained. But I think looking beneath the cover of that, much greater encouragement. Net debt, excluding leases, £320 million, £1.6 billion of liquidity. We're paying the interim dividend and able to do that by the fact that we are seeing trading recover from June and that carrying on into July. I think what you're starting to see now is a shift to quality in online learning. That people are now not, it's no longer enough just to have, sort of content under glass or take a lesson put it on Zoom or Teams. People are beginning now to look for quality. They want a great experience. They want to know that there's going to be a better outcome as the result, and they want to know it's affordable. And so we've seen in the first half of this year, 60% increase in applications to our virtual schools. And that's actually accelerated in July. Similar trend in our online universities, 800% increase in online proctored tests, where you can take a high stakes test actually sat at home at your own computer. In our college business, which, as you know, we've talked about many times, has given us our challenges, 18% increase in platform registrations in Q2. So, a lot to do in the second half of the year, but I think real encouragement, and I think there's two big things going on. One, I think you're right. I think the trend that was already there to online learning has been accelerated through the pandemic. And secondly, the way that my 24,000 colleagues in 70 countries around the world are responding and helping educators and learners to step up and meet this challenge is going to mean that we emerge from this pandemic in a much stronger competitive position and really well positioned to emerge as the clear winner in digital learning.
John, I'll always applaud a shout out to the workers who are doing magnificent work from home, just kind of getting on with it. So, yeah, I appreciate the shout out to your Pearson staff as well. But look, you kind of raised in your early part of the answer something that I wasn't going to ask you, but are Zoom and Teams and these people, by offering basic online communication services, are they eating your lunch to a certain point? Because obviously you've got a more sophisticated product, or so you believe. They have a very blunt instrument type of product as well, which is working very effectively as well. Is that what's happened a little bit as well? Rather than the migration to your more expensive, sophisticated product, blunt instrument products which just get you that video communication are perhaps taking a bit of the pie?
I think we actually complement each other very well, because I think we're trying to do very different things. And as I say, I think the longer that the pandemic has gone on, the more that people are looking to a flight to quality. So as I say, our virtual schools in the US, where normally we'd have about 75,000 students a year studying full time, we've seen a 60% growth in applications in the first half of the year, and that's actually now risen to closer to 100% in the month of July. Platform registrations as I mentioned, in our colleges really increasing, because I think educators are realizing that just setting homework online without proper support, because I think what good quality online, you have to redesign the experience. You have to focus on a really high quality user experience, which is why we've brought in some really great talent in the Valley. The work we've done over the last decade around this idea of efficacy, which I know sounds a bit dry, but it's really important, because ultimately, are people learning more effectively? And so you're seeing this growth in hybrid learning, this mix of face-to-face and online. That needs proper design to deserve good outcomes. It has to be affordable, which is why we've taken over £1 billion of costs out of the business over the last few years, so we can make sure we can deliver these in a cost-effective way. So I think that the longer this goes on, the more quality shines through, and that's why I think these lead indicators signal that for the second half of this year and on into 2021, there are some really encouraging signs there.